Let's be real, anybody can stick to a plan for 30 days and lock in when they're feeling motivated in order to lose weight. But the women who stay lean year round, they think differently. They live differently. And in this video, I'm gonna break down the 6 core things that lean and fit women live by. And number 6 might shock you, but it's key. These aren't crash diets or tricks. If you're looking for BS like that, you've come to the wrong page. What I'm gonna share with you guys today is the mindset and the habits that you should adopt if you too want to stay lean year round without obsessing over food 24/7 or spending all of your free time in the gym. And the best part is that you can start doing these things today. Lean women find a way to move their body daily. It's not always going to be an intense workout. Sometimes it's just as simple as going for a walk. Whether it's 10K steps, a walk after dinner, going to the gym, movement is a part of who they are. They don't only work out when they feel motivated to, and they don't view workouts as a form of punishment. For these women, moving their body is a form of self-respect. Even on their most busy and stressful days, they still move their body. And if you want to stay lean year round, you ultimately should too. The second thing that lean and fit women do is have default habits. Even on their hardest days, these are what they fall back on. This could be drinking enough water, having protein with every meal, going for a walk after lunch, and no matter how stressful or how busy their day gets, they will still do these things. They don't rely on perfect routines, but they do rely on these non-negotiables. And when things get hard, they don't fall apart, they fall back on this structure. And that structure helps them to do something that most women never do. And that is never zooming out. Women who stay lean year round don't think in days or weeks. They view their journey in months or years. They understand one bad meal or one day off plan isn't going to completely set them back, and they're easily able to get right back on track. They understand that inevitably there will be off days, weeks, or even weekends, but they never spiral because of that. These women stay in the game by thinking big picture and not starting over again every Monday. They're not stuck in the trap of the all or nothing mindset. They know it's about who they are becoming in the process, not just the end outcome. And while they themselves have a very strong mindset, this next piece is extremely important to them. They have some form of a support system, even if it's just one person. Whether it's a coach, a partner, a group chat, a friend, they have some form of accountability. They don't try to do it all alone, and they know the importance of having people in their corner who can support them even on their hardest days. They know that by surrounding themselves with people who live a healthy lifestyle and who also take care of themselves, they are more likely to stay with it long term. Whether it's group fitness classes, a run club, people that you meet at the gym, or even your partner, having a support system is incredibly important. And in my own journey, the turning point for me was hiring a coach. The women who stay fit and lean year round don't get caught up in following the next trendy diet. They actually tend to eat a lot of the same boring meals, but they never restrict themselves fully. They don't label specific foods as good or bad, and they don't beat themselves up if they do happen to overindulge. For them, it's not about being on a diet. It's about fueling their body with foods that love them back, that give them energy, that allow them to have good workouts, that keep them lean year round. And frankly, because they maintain a fairly healthy relationship with food, they don't think about food all that much. You won't find these ladies daydreaming about their next cheat meal or cheat day. They don't obsess over food. And I told you that you'd want to stick around for number 6, so here it is. They weigh themselves consistently. You're not going to want to hear this one, but studies have found that people who weigh themselves consistently tend to keep weight off long term. And why is that? Well, if you think about it, when you weigh yourself consistently, you don't just wake up one day and wonder how you've gained 30 pounds. You tend to self-correct before things start to get too out of hand. And here's the thing, the scale isn't the problem, it's your relationship with the scale and your mindset with the scale. If you let the scale dictate your mood and tell you whether or not you're making good progress, that's on you. The scale should really just be viewed as a tool. Lean and fit women who weigh themselves consistently understand that there are many things that can cause weight fluctuations: hormones, dehydration, stress, having a hard workout. Because there are so many things that can influence the scale, instead of letting those daily fluctuations throw them off emotionally, they look at the trend over time. And here's the real truth. Lean women don't just rely on motivation, they build systems. Motivation is fleeting, and anyone with a little motivation can go all in for a few weeks. But staying lean long-term isn't about hacks or willpower. It's about building systems, structure, and habits to support you even on your hardest days. Once you master these 6 things, staying lean year-round doesn't feel like a full-time job. It's just who you are. In order to keep weight off long-term, a part of your identity has to change. If this resonates with you and you are ready to put the yo-yo diets and quick fixes to the side, you can actually maintain a lean and fit body year-round. Maybe you feel like you're missing some structure, systems, or even support. Head to the link down below. You can book in a complimentary strategy call where we'll go over what you're currently trying, why it's not working, and what you need to do instead in order to finally have a lean and fit body that you are very proud of. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. If this gave you a mindset shift, go ahead and give this a like. And if you're looking for more no BS content, make sure you subscribe to my channel so you don't miss a future video.